Hola mis amigos impossible amigas, my name is Taff316. Welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments. It is Thursday, or maybe Wednesday for those of you who are watching on Patreon, but regardless of what day it is, let's read some comments. Did you do In the Club from that Peter Kay thing yet? Might be worth seeing the inception of Phoenix Nights first, maybe. Maybe, what was it? Did I do the Peter Kay thing? Yeah, that's what I did, right? Right? Yeah, I did that Peter Kay thing. There's Peter Kay's car share. That's the one I didn't do, but I did do that Peter Kay thing. It didn't do that well, so I'm probably not going to do another episode of that. Phoenix Nights is something I'm very interested in doing, though, so that is on the list for sure. Danny Filth from Cradle of Filth was on Nevermind the Buzzcocks once, and the other guests were convinced he was a real vampire. You know, it's funny, because the episode of Nevermind the Buzzcocks I saw, Noel Fielding was on there, and I was convinced he was a real vampire. Can we see a sequel to The Story of Tracy Beaker? Your original reaction is close to 20,000 views. Maybe. I mean, the reason I stopped doing kid shows, well, two reasons. One, they didn't do well, and two was the Coppola thing. But the Coppola thing just ended up being another fucking bullshit thing the internet overreacted to. Like, there's one recently, like Twitch. There were some DMCA claims on Twitch recently, some copyright takedown claims on clips, and people overreacted and panicked. In reality, it was only to a couple of songs, and this actually happens like every year, and Twitch didn't even change their policy at all. So, like, yeah, it was another thing the internet overreacted to. But as far as the sequel to Tracy Beaker, maybe. I mean, that's the one kid show that actually did pretty well outside of the compilations. So I'd say that's a possibility. Hey, Noah, have you ever thought about opening a P.O. box so we can send you stuff? No, I haven't, and it's not personal towards one individual person. It's just I don't trust people in general, you know? Like, I'm sure like 99% of the shit I get sent would be fine. But, like, all it takes is for someone to put some whack shit in there or something like that, you know, to break my trust completely. And I already don't have that much trust to begin with, so probably not as I stand right now. Can I request you a few movies to watch, like the Johnny English trilogy, all the Harry Potters and Christmas movies with Nativity with Martin Freeman, which is 5 Nativity movies, which are enjoyable to watch, and not to forget Fighting with My Family, which I love watching in cinema. Well, Harry Potter movies I've all seen. Christmas movies, Martin Freeman would be more suited for Christmas. Fighting with My Family, I saw recently. As far as Johnny English goes, though, there might be something with that coming up pretty soon. At least it wasn't 999 days streaming that you got to. Oh, yeah, because my Day 1000 stream was incredible. It was the best stream I've ever had. That would have sucked. It still sucks that the streak ended the way it did. But yeah, if it had ended at 999, that would have been a disaster. You should react to The Plague next to Father Ted, Bishop Brennan at his best. Oh, he's in another episode. Okay, cool. I mean, he was tremendous in the ones I saw him in, so I'd be interested in seeing more him. So yeah, maybe I will do that one next. I get thrown by the fact that Randy is a name in America, and it means something very different here in the UK. You know, I knew what it meant over there at one point. I forgot though. But yeah, over here it's just it's a normal name. It don't mean nothing else than the name, like the Macho Man Randy Savage or whatever. The guy that said some madman who's put up a cross was Gremlin him. You know, I always miss that fucker. I swear, like he's shown up in so many episodes of his shows, but I never recognize him. Maybe I've just never gotten a good look at his face. The actress who plays Sister Assumpta shops in my local supermarket, so tempting to go up to her and say, "Ah, Sister Assumpta." Well, you know, part of me thinks she'd get a kick out of it, but another part of me thinks she's heard it a fucking lot. So, yeah, maybe just leave her alone. Tentacles of Doom, it's a great episode. Tentacles, eh? Ugh, yeah. The tentacles in the internet have a weird history, but I'm sure this episode will be fine. It's funny because the guy who plays Mr. Gilbert used to be an actual teacher. You know, seeing him on other shows and just seeing his personality and how he is, he was probably a pretty rad teacher. I said rad, by the way, as an R-A-D. Not bad. Rad. Why didn't the Egyptian fall in the river? Because he was in denial. Come on, dude. Is going off in your pants and attacking your mates with it known as a wholesome ending over there, weirdos? You know, no it's not, but for the in-betweeners, yeah, that is a wholesome ending, considering all the other shit in the show. The BBC in the late 60s didn't have a way to archive shows, and tape and flash film was expensive, so a lot of it was either junked or wiped and reused for other shows. At one point, there was close to 200 missing episodes from both the first and second Doctors. Luckily, over the decades, thanks to the C-scales, many have been found and returned. The last was 2 6-part stories for the second Dog back in 2013. Someone stole one part before it was returned. Now the number of missing episodes down in the 90s, unless you count the animated reconstructions using surviving audio recordings. I wonder if they'll find any more. I mean, They found one. I mean, the last one was 7 years ago, so who knows? And I doubt they'll ever find all of them, but who knows? You didn't get the Doctor was his grandfather. You all deserve to react to Doctor Who. That's a throwback meme. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for another episode of Reading Your Comments. Per usual, if you want a chance to get your comment read next week, just comment down below in the comment section. The comments to this video were pulled from last week's Reading Your Comments, American Rex Father Ted 10, American Rex to In-Betweener 6, and American Rex to Classic Doctor Who. So this video and the next 2 reaction videos, 2 or 3 reaction videos in between this and the next Reading Your Comments are the places to comment if you want a chance to get your comment read next week on Reading Your Comments. Is next week number 80? I think so. Today's 70. This is 79. Ain't it? Let me check real quick. I just had it right here. It's 7. Yeah, this is 79. So next week is 80. That's crazy. But that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch where I stream every single day, my second channel, Free Steam Reviews, my Twitter. If you want to follow me on my Patreon, if you want to support me, or my Daily Emotion, all those things are down in the description down below. Thank you to all 30 of my Patrons for your constant support of me and my channel. All 40, excuse me, my Patrons for your constant support of me and my channel. You guys are all named in the description. I appreciate you guys. Also in the description, you can find a link to community Reddit as well as a daily schedule. With all that being said, though, my name is Taffers13. This has been another episode of Reading Your Comments. Hope you enjoyed this killer outro, and I'll see you guys next time.